Day one of telling you random stories about the World Cup. Now, it's kind of ironic because I'm wearing an Egypt jersey and today they lost to Senegal, but my story today is about Senegal because, 2002, nobody thought that Senegal was really gonna do anything. It was their first World Cup ever. But what if I tell you that their manager was a guy who years before that was ousted out of French football because he wasn't deemed a good manager. In fact, when he was sacked from Lille, the board allegedly went to him and said, "Did you see the news saying that we're gonna sack you?" Well, yeah, we sacked you. And so this guy ended up going to Guinea in Africa and then to Senegal and ended up taking Senegal to their first ever AFCON final and then to their first ever World Cup. And in their first game at the World Cup, and his first game in World Cup history, this French manager would face the French national team, world champions, and also the nation that made him believe that he was not good enough to be a football manager. That man was, as we say in Arabic, Al-Marhoum Bruno Abdelkarim Metsu, who actually ended up converting to Islam after the World Cup 2002. Now, as I was editing this video, I realized I forgot to say the most important thing, was that Senegal defeated France 1-0 thanks to a goal from Papa Bouba Diop, and they would go on to make history by qualifying for the quarter-finals on their debut as France were eliminated in the group stage. That's today's World Cup story, when Senegal defied the odds and now they're in the group with France once again. But this is a Senegal that's in the AFCON final regularly now, right? We see Senegal in the AFCON final regularly. Bruno Metsu in 2002 was the one that started it by taking them to their first AFCON ever. And funnily enough, 24 years later, Senegal are in this group with France, and people aren't saying that Senegal, we don't know who this team is, and no, people are saying Senegal can actually give France a game, and Senegal can actually contend with Norway and France to get out of that group. This is day one, and I hope to see you tomorrow.